Hi, Charlie. How are you? Hope all is well. I'm blessed. I actually have a job that I love. Amazing. I'm proud of you. But the problem is it doesn't make me enough money. Big problem. I have a lot of bills, and I've got a family, and I seem to always be falling short on delivering for them. What do I do? Oh, man. This is the question, right? The balance between what you love and what brings in enough money to sustain yourself. So I'm going to give you 3 answers as quickly as I can, and then if you want, we can go further in depth. Number 1. A lot of times people do what they love, but they don't really sacrifice for what they love. There's a difference between doing what you love and sacrificing what you love. Tom Brady does what he loves. He throws a ball, he's a quarterback. But if you watch his life and study him a little bit, he doesn't just throw a ball. He dedicates his life to it. He watches game film, he hires extra coaches, he practices the most and the hardest. Many times people do what they love, and what they do is they just love it, so they just feel comfortable around it, but they're not the best at it. They could be, but they don't sacrifice for what they love. They don't work so hard on it that they're really great at it. First question you ask yourself, can I sacrifice more to be the best at it? Number 2, maybe you have to do what you love and supplement with something else. So sometimes in life you do what you love. You're the best teacher in the world, but the school doesn't pay you enough money. Don't stop doing what you love, but maybe there are other things you can do along the way to supplement that may be also what you love or what you don't love. But it's okay because you'll always be able to, throughout your day or your week, go back to what you love. Lots of people get lost in thinking that I got to do everything, one thing. Sometimes at this point in your life, if you do have obligations, it's okay to take things that you don't love as much, as long as you keep on growing and honing that in which you love. Number 3, check what you spend on. Now this, you have to be careful about this. There are things you need and there are things you like. Sometimes we spend money on things that we don't really need, and we do it for other reasons. Sometimes it's because we want to fit in with society. Sometimes it's because we're trying to run away from things. Sometimes it's because we're indulging too much. If you think about your life and you say, okay, if I make a list of things that I really don't need, would that be worth giving up doing what I love? And if you really sit down and think about it, especially if you're married and you've got a family and you really can talk to someone else about it, sometimes in life you can start to carve away at some of the things that you're spending on, and that will allow you to be more focused on doing what you love without that level of panic, but it has to be in that conscious decision. Taking control of your finances may allow you to really get across it to the point in which you're freer to do what you love. Hope I answered your question. If not, just email me, charlie@charlieharder.com, and we can delve in a more particular way. Thanks so much for your question.